Hey guys, welcome back to another daily recap. So today I traded in my stock market account. Finally, I finally took a break off my options trading account. So anyway, I traded ALDX, and today wasn't that bad of a day. There was a lot of stocks popping up, but none of them were holding. They'd pop up, get in a circuit breaker halt, and then they'd fail right after open. Like right when they'd open, they just drop. And then some would rebound and they'd actually catch VWAP and then curl back up, such as ALDX. But, I mean, for the most part, all of them were just failing. However, we're seeing a shift in momentum, which is awesome because Monday was completely dead. Last week, Friday, completely dead. Thursday, too, nothing on the scans, even worth watching. But come today, there's a bunch of stocks popping up, just not holding their level. So we're seeing things moving again, finally. And hopefully tomorrow or by the end of this week, maybe even next week, we're going to start seeing things hold and go towards a bullish position. Because right now, I'd say everything's kind of bearish in the small caps, at least. Like nothing is holding up. MVIS was another one. It dropped significantly today after a huge run up. So we just gotta we just gotta keep our minds sharp and look forward to the days to come. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump in trades here. I'm gonna review ALDX as that's the only one I traded today. But hopefully tomorrow, like I said, there's gonna be better trades.
Take what I started there at 76, 75 for the break over the high of 14. I want this to break over 14. I'm gonna try and hold through this small consolidation. Sell there. So I just took profit on that while I could because it was taking too long. Another stock's popping up on the scans. NTWKs just got halted. So while I was watching ALDX, that one got halted. So I probably got an early entry on this one. 5 minute looks okay now. 10 minute looks pretty good still. This is probably where I want to get in. The high here is 1384, but now the 1 minute's actually rejecting and going below VWAP, so I don't know if this is something I really want to get into right now.
So coming into the first trade here on ALDX, I had seen this huge run up. I had watched it in the morning. I didn't really like it just because it was below VWAP, but after I'd seen this huge climb on it, I decided, okay, well maybe this is something I should really look at. So I missed this entire ride up towards VWAP, and I guess that's okay because I'm not interested in trading below VWAP. Anyway, it went above and it was holding really well up here towards the 14 level. So on this small pullback, I decided, okay, let me get in. So I got an entry there at 75, and I was looking for this to hold in this range, if not possibly even break above this last 1 minute high. I had seen the 5 minute, it looked strong. The 10 minute also looked really strong. And I was just waiting for a pullback, a pullback opportunity, and then a break of the 1 minute high. However, this started pulling back a little too much, and I noticed, it's not holding my entry. I got it at 75, and then here it is, 77, 79, and then 74, 68. It's not really holding the level. It's just, bouncing in this range. And I started feeling pretty uncomfortable with the position, especially after this huge drop right there to 60, and I wasn't feeling it. So instead of me stopping out, I decided, let me catch it on a pop up. It still hasn't broke below VWAP, but that's definitely what's going to happen on the next candle, I'm sure. So I decided, let me get on a pop there. Popped up, and next thing you know, the stock ends up going a little lower, and I kind of just forget about it. So the whole idea behind that trade was just so that way I can get in a micro pullback and then see a surge higher through the 1 minute. However, that just never happened. So, I didn't want to take a big loss, and I just stopped out for an early a good exit on a bounce.
Big seller at 24 there. I buy in here. Well, I bought in a little too early there. I bought in at 27. I'm looking for the break. I'm looking for a significant break over 1450. We'll see if we can get a break over 1450. I'm in at 27. So 12 was my stop. 12 was my stop. You know, not really what I wanted to see. Now I'm losing on the day. I was expecting that to break a little better. I got in on the break of that huge seller there at 14 24, and I caught some slippage on that trade. I was honestly looking for this to hold above this level and actually just start curling to the high side. So probably gotten a little early. We'll go ahead and try it on this next one. 1432 is the high.
So later on, during my second trade, ALDX had formed a really nice bull flag pattern. It went up pretty significantly, and then it pulled back 2 candles, and it was looking like it was forming a really nice bull flag pattern. It just had a huge run up, then a huge drop down, then it had another run up, then another drop down, and now here's the actual bull flag I was looking for. You know, it's going to form the flag here, and then we can see it move all the way back up. So the idea behind this one was just to wait for an entry to break the 1 minute high here. I think I ended up entering this position pretty early. The only thing I didn't like was the 5 minute. The 5 minute was kind of a, you know, almost a shooting star doji. It was going to end in a topping tail doji, and I didn't really like that. I didn't like how it was looking there, but I decided, you know, maybe I should take my entry here, especially for the break of this 20,000 shares seller there. So I got in there for the break, got in at 27, and you know, the next candle broke by, you know, 5 cents, and then it just started dropping. It was not the break I was looking for, and I didn't want to sell too early, so I decided to hold for a bit. It was having a hard time breaking above the 30 level, and then next thing you know, it starts dropping. I calculate my stop, which was 1412. And at that point, that was my, you know, my stop. I had a 15-cent stop, and 1412 was my exit. It hit 1410, and I just, you know, pressed the bid, or sell in the bid, and I got it out of it for a loss. So this trade, you know, unfortunately didn't work out my way. I was hoping, like I said, it would just shoot, and it was going to form a good bull flag and hold these levels, but there wasn't enough volume in that position. I guess there wasn't a whole lot of people, you know, buying into that. And after that huge run up, I just thought, oh, okay, it might make a similar move on this next candle here when it pulls back. But like I said, I was nervous about the 5 minute. Didn't look so hot. The 10 minute looked strong, but you know, at the same time, that made me just not confident in the trade after I'd seen that 5 minute chart. But I was already in my position there, so.
14, it needs to break 14. Big seller at 14. I'm gonna buy in here for the break of 14. Once you see this break through 14, then we could see a huge run up. So there we go, sold right there. That was a decent move back to the high. I got a 2-cent offset, so I tried to sell at 1409, but 2-cent offset, sold at 14. Oh shoot, you know what? That wasn't even what I was looking for. I was looking for the break of 14, but I was also looking for the break of the 5 minute high, which I completely forgot about. So although that was a winner, I should have been looking for the break of the 5 minute high, which, I mean, it's very possible it's right there. It's actually over 1416. There you go. This is the break I should have been waiting for. That would have been much more significant. So that's really unfortunate that I completely forgot about that. Even the 10 minute, I mean, the 10 minute can break the high here. It's around 1450, I think, if it keeps going in that direction. But shoot, that's just that's so unfortunate.
So coming towards the end here on ALDX, I'd seen that this 1 minute candle was holding really well over 1380. I looked at the 5 minute, and the 5 minute had just opened, and it looked really strong. Since it was just holding these levels, you know, it pulled back a pretty good amount, and it held VWAP. It actually bounced, and now it's going up. So I decided, okay, this is a good entry for the break of 14. I see that huge 20,000 share seller at 14, and I get in here for the break. So here we go. The target I had in mind after this 14 level broke was to sell at the 5 minute high. However, in the middle of my trade, I completely forgot that I was trying to sell for the break of this high. I just completely forgot that was my target originally. So I sold short here, and next thing you know, the 5 minute high ends up breaking, and this thing just explodes to 1440 later. It was just unfortunate that I completely forgot that was my target and I sold way too quick. It could have even gone for the 10-minute high break, but you know, the 5-minute was more realistic, and that was what I was actually looking for, was a break of the 5-minute high. But unfortunately, it broke the 1-minute high, and I sold way too quick into this resistance level here. For whatever reason, I sold, you know, with about 9 cents profit, when really my target should have been around 15 to 20 cents profit. You know, I just sold way too early, and I you know, even admitted it in the middle of the trade, like, shoot, I forgot that my entry was supposed to be or my exit was supposed to be at around the 5-minute high, like once it broke the 5-minute high. So unfortunately, like I said, it went all the way to 1440, and that's what I get for not holding my position. So in summary, I finished down $31.08 today, unfortunately, thanks to commission. So really, it was a break-even day through it all. I mean, I should have been down more because my loss was more significant than my gains. But at the end of it, I was only down $30 on commission, since each trade is basically around $5, so a buy and sell is around 10. I took 3 separate trades in the day, so really, you know, I finished down $31.08 on commissions after all of it's been done and said. And, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. So it's not a significant loss. It puts my account now at the 2,000 range, you know, below 2,100. So I'm gonna have to start with a new, you know, a new balance, and the next month's coming pretty soon. So that's gonna be another 125 commission or monthly fee, I guess. And, you know, that's just how it's gonna go. So hopefully soon I can put my account back above the 2,100 area, so that way it can break even with the monthly commission, and I can go ahead and start my account, you know, above $2,000 for the next month, I guess. With all that being said, though, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Be sure to like and subscribe to the video. It really helps my channel grow, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care.